You're running stark as through a city, your skin is cut to pieces, a gun in your hand. Your buddy is also naked and bleeding from numerous wounds all over his body. This is the crazy life of Kane and Lynch, gaming's most unlikable leading men, psychos who just can't stay out of trouble. Without spoiling the plot of the sequel too much, Kane and Lynch bodge a job, resulting in the death of someone with connections to a huge criminal organisation in Shanghai. With an army of goons out for your blood, what follows is an unpleasant tale of revenge, torture, murder, and the ramblings of a psycho.
Careful! There's more!
Dog Days at its core is a fairly simplistic cover-based third-person shooter. You can now hide behind objects by pressing a button, rather than the awkward auto-cover system in the original. Environments this time around have been designed to allow for better use of these basic mechanics. You're never far away from a handy waist-high crate or wall to take shelter behind, but be careful as some cover will be ripped apart by enemy gunfire. The duo's fairly brief, murderous adventure is undoubtedly full of intense shootouts, but memorable moments are few and far between. Dingy levels merge into one rather depressing whole, with the various Shanghai environments doing little to sell the Chinese city as a hot tourist destination. This is of course exactly what IO wanted to achieve with Dog Days. Combined with an excellent shaky cam and internet video style pixelation, no other game has ever looked so deliberately miserable.
Here, take this! You're kidding! Just in case!
Sadly, very little is made of the main protagonist's mental state. Lynch is almost always shouting something that only an unhinged man would, but this isn't built into the gameplay. Co-op play via split screen or online adds in an element of working together, but the only differences are enhanced flanking abilities and being able to revive your buddy if he's downed. A rather unsatisfactory ending to the whole ordeal leaves you with a very decent multiplayer component, with game modes that test your skill with weapons as much as they do your morals. Stabbing people in the back for riches is a great idea, but it's not nearly as straightforward as you might think. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days is one of the most visually unique titles we've ever played, glossing over a fairly by-the-numbers third-person shooter. The psychotic duo's return is worth experiencing, but it's unlikely you'll remember it in the months that follow.